Hey YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. This is Far Travels and I'm in the beautiful city of Nairobi, Kenya. Currently at my place. Today guys, I'm gonna take you to go see the Nairobi Museum so you can learn about the history of Kenya and learn about the struggle for independence and the beautiful people of this land. So y'all come with me today. Let me take y'all go see the Museum of Kenya and also check out one of the biggest snake parks open in the country. All right, let's go. Hey guys, welcome again to Far Travels, my channel. I've currently arrived at the Nairobi Museum and let me give you guys a look. It's the museum right here. When you come in, there's this sculpture. I guess this means togetherness. And around is some good greenery. I believe this is a dinosaur right here. So, yeah, guys, just come with me and let me show you the history of this great country. I believe the fees are 1,200 for foreigners and about 300 for locals. So it's about $10 to get in there. That's the fee. All right. Let me show you a little more of the museum. There's a sculpture right here. I don't know what it represents, but yeah, so just give me a minute and let me take you in. All right. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently at the museum and these are the charges together. Snake park is 200 citizens. For non-residents, it's 1,200. 1,200 for the snake park, and combined ticket is 1,500. And it's open daily from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., including weekends and public holidays. So, all right, let's get. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Okay. And you work here or you're a volunteer?
Yeah, I'm a volunteer here. I'm not employed.
Oh, okay.
So welcome to the Hall of Kenya.
Okay.
So in this hall, it represents the rich cultural heritage that we have as Kenyans. In Kenya, we have 44 tribes, Indians being the last tribe.
Okay.
Here we have a collection of gourds that were collected from different communities. So the community used to store water, beer, and also milk in these gourds.
So every tribe?
Yeah, every tribe here in Kenya.
Okay.
And also when this gourd was cut into two, we used to make a calabash, and that calabash could serve as a plate.
Okay.
And also we have these pillars that are coming upwards to downward, and they consist of gourds. Those one represent the positive attributes that the community want to embrace in their culture, like education.
Okay.
And also we have these pillars that are coming outward. Those one represents the negative attribute that the community want to delete in their culture, like female circumcision and also early marriages.
Okay.
Yeah, I can proceed.
All right.
Here we have the Mutonyi. In Masai community, if you are a boy, before you are circumcised, you are sent together with your friends to the forest. You are supposed to hunt these birds to make this Mutonyi. The Mutonyi they used to wear around the neck to show that you have moved from childhood to adulthood.
Okay.
So after circumcision, at the 8th day, you are supposed to go again to the forest and hunt these birds and complete this Mutonyi.
Okay.
The bird that they used to hunt, we have the National Bank of Kenya, the red-throated dollar, and the other birds.
Okay.
So the Masai community in Kenya, they are the one who are making this Mutonyi.
Okay.
Yeah, I can proceed. Here we have the Abu. So the Luo community, they use this Abu as a musical instrument.
Yes.
And this Abu, it is made up of gourd that we have seen here, and it is held together by wax. So at the top we have the horn of the antelope. Okay. So they used to grow at the top. The sound used to come here at the bottom. We have the hole at the bottom.
Okay.
So it's a musical instrument. Here we have the mosaic map of Kenya. In Kenya, we have over 900 species of butterfly. These butterflies they are active during the day and not during the night. So when you come here in Kenya, you expect to see this type of butterfly that are in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, let me show you what he's talking about. These are the
Yeah.
butterfly species in Kenya. Okay.
Yeah, you can proceed. Here we have Lake Turkana. It is found in north part of Kenya. And this is the only lake that is found in the desert, Lake Turkana. And also another thing, we have volcanic island in this lake.
Okay.
One lake consists of the tilapia, flamingos, and the crocodiles.
Okay.
And also this is where most of the fossils were excavated to show how human beings have originated. And that is why Africa it is referred as cradle of mankind. Yeah, can you see? Do you live here?
I'm Kenyan like you.
But you don't reside here.
I've been in Kenya.
So here we have the sabu. So in Kalenjin community, if you are elder, you are supposed to wear this type of cloak. And this cloak it was made from this animal skin. It is called the Sykes monkey. This monkey. So the elder was supposed to wear this way to show that they have authority in the community. So right now what they do, they pass this cloak from generation to generation because it is illegal to kill this type of monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Here we have the siwa. The siwa it is made up of ivory.
Okay.
So the Swahili people they use this siwa as a symbol of unity, and also they used to believe that siwa had supernatural powers. As you can see, it has Arabic languages here. There. This
And
is,
the Swahili are the ones in the
yeah,
coast,
now
right?
the Arabs, yeah.
Yeah.
Those people who intermarried with the Africans.
Yes.
So here you have the kiondo. So kiondo it is made up of fibers of bananas and also sisal. The women they use this kiondo to carry their goods to the market and also yes carry their to take their goods to the market. Yeah, it is made up of fibers of bananas.
Oh, okay.
Commonly it is used by the women here.
Okay.
Here we have the gatherings. So when the Arabs came here, they settled along the coast and they built these gatherings. The Arabs now, the gatherings.
Okay.
So these are gatherings which serve as a religion center and also a trading center.
Okay.
Now this is the Hall of Mammals.
Okay.
In this hall we have our centerpiece here. So we have four beings in this hall. We have evolution, we have locomotion or movement, we have feeding, and also we have self-defense mechanism. So we have two types of evolution. We have convergence evolution and also we have divergence evolution.
Okay.
Convergence evolution, now this is where animals don't come from the same family, but they look alike and also they share the same characteristics.
Okay.
Convergence evolution.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we have this animal, it's called the Hoytooth shrew. And the golden lab shrew, they look the same, but they are not from the same family.
Okay.
It's because of the convergence evolution.
Okay.
Proceed. Here we have divergence evolution. Now this is where the animals, they come from the same family, or the same ancestry, but they separate due to various factors, each animal adapting a different type of environment. So they change in one way or the other. So the dugong, it lives in the sea, and also we have the aardvark, it lives underground, and also we have these three hylax and the elephant. All these animals, they come from the same family.
Okay.
Yeah, divergence evolution.
Okay.
Here we have the hippopotamus.
Okay.
So the hippopotamus, it is a very aggressive animal, and it kills over 500 people in the world per year.
Wow.
And also, it is very territorial because it believes that water belongs to them.
Okay.
And also another thing, the hippopotamus can cut your body into two pieces using this teeth.
Wow.
Yeah. They kill, but they don't eat.
Wow.
So here we have these animals. We have the marshmallow goose, mushrat, and also the sport-naked otter.
Okay.
These animals, they are aquatic. They can live both in land and also in the water.
Okay.
They have oil found in their body, so when they come out of the water, they dry very fast. And most of the time, they feed on crabs and also fish. Can I proceed? So this is the aardvark. So this aardvark, it lives underground, and most of the time it feeds on termites. So human beings, we are imitating this type of animal by how we construct our living. We construct our living underground. We have the picture there. That is how we are constructing our area. So here we have our beam of locomotion or movement. So here we have the cheetah. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. It can cover 120 km per hour without getting tired. And also it has a flexible backbone to enable it to run very fast. Here we have this antelope. It is called the creep springer. So this antelope is found in the rocky areas. And also it has rubbery hooves to reduce slipping and landing to the surfaces of the rocks. Can proceed. Here we have this type of animal. It's called the potter. So the potter does not have the tail. So this animal, it uses the grip of 4 feet to move from branch to branch. Human beings, we are imitating this animal by how we climb the tree. We use our hearts and also our legs. We have a picture on how human beings do that. And also we have the African panciped. This type of animal, it uses the tail for movement and also balancing and also communicating to each other. And we have birds. I know these birds are common, but I know this one is not common. It's called the flying squirrel or Lord Derby. So this type of the bird is not very common, but we still have them here in Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah. Here we have the gorilla. So this is the gorilla. So the gorilla, we share the same set of teeth with them. The adult gorilla, it has 32 teeth. And also, the gorilla mostly they are found in Congo. That is where most of the gorillas they are found. And also they don't feed on meat. Yeah, they don't feed on meat.
Okay.
Here we have a fossil of a wrecked elephant. We don't have this type of elephant anymore.
They went extinct.
Yeah, it went to extinct. So the reason why it went to extinct, it is because grass reduces, favoring the African elephant and the Asian elephant. The African elephant and the Asian elephant, they could be able to feed on the leaves of the tree. They could be able to live on the leaves of the tree. But this one, it was unable to do that, so it ended up dying. So the African elephant and the Asian elephant, they survived. Here we have the warthog, common warthog. It has the shortest memory because it forgets after 5 seconds. So when a person calls you a warthog, what he or she tries to mean that you are the most forgetful person in the world. It's very bad. Here we have the bush pig. So this one, it feeds on grass also, and also when feeding, it bends the front leg, as you can see. This is how it do, and also most of the time it can feed on snails also. Yeah, it can feed on snails. Here we have the giant forest hog. This one it is bigger, but it looks like the warthog, the common warthog. Also this one it feeds on grass. Yeah. See? Here we have the chimpanzee. This is the chimpanzee. So the chimpanzee, we share the same DNA with them, and also the chimpanzee, they can feed on the food that we eat. Yeah, they can feed on the food that we eat, and also they have a well-developed jaw like those of the gorilla because they feed on hard materials. But our jaws are not much developed because we feed on soft food like rice, so our jaws are not much developed. So here we have the olive baboon. This one is feed on wide variety of food. It feed on wide variety of food, fruits, insects. And also we have this barbet monkey. This one they are found along the coast of Mombasa. And they feed on they can feed on fruits and also crabs. Also, then we have this pocket dog magus. Also, this animal is aquatic. Yeah, and it both in land and also in water. So here we have the jackal. So this one is feed on the small invertebrates and small mammals. It is a relative
like
of
a hyena.
Yeah. So this is the hyena. It feeds on the seeds and the remains. Yeah, it's a scavenger. Yeah. Here we have this type of animal. It's called the sabocard. So this animal, it has a well-developed canines, and it can jump 2 meters high to catch the flying birds. 2 meters high to catch the flying birds. Here we have the leopard. So many people they are not able to differentiate between a leopard and the cheetah. The leopard is bigger in size compared to the cheetah. And also the leopard, it is considered to be very brave because after it hunt, it takes the meat out of the tree. We have the picture on how it do it. And also another thing, the leopard is a very good, it's a good climber of tree. It's a good climber of tree. Here we have this type of animal. Again, it's called the caracal. Also this one, it is in the family of the cat family. But this one, it also fit on birds. It can jump 4 meters high to catch the flying birds, but the sappercat is only 2 meters high. But this one is 4 meters high.
Okay.
Here we have the lion. This is the male lion, the king of the jungle. In the family of the lion, the female one, it is responsible for hunting. So after it hunts, it brings the meat to the middle one.
Okay.
The reason why this one it was called the king of the jungle, it is because if this one is unable to hunt the female one, this one come over. It can hunt an animal twice its weight. Yeah, the male lion can hunt a giraffe. And you can see the giraffe, it is bigger inside compared to the lion, the male lion. So here we have a beam of self-defense mechanism. Here we have physical, and also we have physical defense mechanism. And also we have biological self-defense mechanism. So we can start with biological. Here we have this type of animal, it's called the pangolin. So this animal is covered with scales. The body, it contains scales on the body. And these scales, they are made of keratin. So this animal, when it is eaten, it rolls up like a ball. It cannot be hurt easily, this one. Yeah, it cannot be hurt easily. And also we have the porcupine. So this one, when it is eaten, it spreads the spines to the predator. Yeah. And also another thing, here we have this type of antelope that we have them here in Kenya. So they use the antelope for self-defense mechanism, so that they can be able to survive in the wild. We can continue. So here we have our centerpiece. So we have 3 types of giraffe. So when people see a giraffe, they don't differentiate them. We have 3 types of giraffe. We have the Maasai giraffe, we have the ticret giraffe, and also we have the Rothschild giraffe. So Rothschild and the ticret giraffe, they look like they have weared the socks. The legs are white, but this one, the legs are brown, as you can see. Now this is the Maasai giraffe. And also the spots of the Maasai giraffe, they are bigger compared to that of the Rothschild and the ticret. Here we have the okapi. The okapi is found in Congo. As you can see, this animal, it has a stripe like those of the zebra there. But this animal, they are not related in any way. When we are starting our tour, you see that we have convergence evolution. And I see that convergence evolution, this is where the animals don't come from the same family, but they look alike, and also they share the same characteristics. So the okapi, they are not related in any way with the zebra. Here we have a fossil of this elephant. It was called Ahmed of Marsabit. We don't have this type of elephant anymore. So in 1960, poaching had already increased so much. So when Mzee Jomo Kenyatta took over as the president of Kenya, people wrote to him and told him that you are supposed to protect this type of elephant. So what the president did, he assigned 2 guards. And those guards were supposed to follow this elephant during the day and also during the night. Only to realize later in 1974 in the morning, the guard, they found that this elephant is dead. And when postmortem was done, it was found that the elephant had suffered from a bullet. So there were poachers who were trying to kill this elephant without success. As you can see, it had long tusk compared to the modern elephant that we have. It died at the age of 55 years. Yeah, the age of 55 years. Here we have African elephant. So we have differences between the African elephant and the Asian elephant. The African elephant, it is bigger in size compared to the Asian elephant. And also another thing, the African elephant is very aggressive. It can attack you very easily and kill you. But the Asian elephant, it is very friendly. I know maybe you have seen movies from Asia. They use the elephant for transport purposes, but this one you cannot use for transport purposes. Africa. Again, here we have the zebra. When people see a zebra, they say that I have seen a zebra, but they have not seen which type of zebra have you seen. We have 2 types of zebra. We have the grape zebra, and also we have the Rothschild zebra. The common zebra, it has the stripes all over the body, but the grape zebra, it has a white belly on the stomach. So in the stomach it is white, but this one is the common zebra. We don't have the grape zebra here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the common zebra. You can proceed.
Guys, make sure you come to the museum. A lot of history.
So this is the cradle of humankind. So in this one we expect to see evolution, how human beings have been evolving for a long period of time until the modern man. It is believed that those people who were living in the past, they had big head compared to the modern man. and they had small brain capacity.
Okay.
But now the modern man, you have a small head, but your brain capacity it is too big.
Okay.
First of all, do you believe in evolution?
Yes.
Yeah, you believe in evolution. So you can start with human evolution. Yeah, you can start with human evolution. Maybe you can start from here. You don't have to discuss them. So we have the differences between the apes and the human beings. So human beings use our hearts for balancing, but this ape, they use the tail for balancing, and also our brain capacity, it is bigger compared to that of an ape. And also human beings, we are able to use complex tools. We can be able to make complex tools, but the apes, they only use simple tools. We have the differences, but also we have the similarities. So we have our similarities. Come over. So here we have our similarities. Both human beings and the apes, they can be able to spot a live fruit up the tree.
Okay.
And also, both human beings and the apes, they are able to grab something using their head. And also another thing, both human beings and the apes, they have binocular vision. They can be able to see in a far distance away. Can you follow me? Here we have a skeleton of a human being, that of a chimpanzee. So human beings, we have a short arm, but our legs are too long because we are bipedal, meaning that we can be able to walk with 4 feet. But the chimpanzee, they have a long head. The heads are too long, but the legs are too short because they are quadrupedal, meaning that they can be able to walk with 4 feet. Human beings, we have a large brain capacity, but this one, they have only small brain capacity. And also another thing, human beings, we are able to solve problems, but the chimpanzees, they cannot be able to do that. Okay. Yeah, we can proceed. Then we have a model of a chimpanzee heart. It's about that of human being. So now this is the hominid room. This is the hominid room. So these are the fossils that were discovered here in Kenya. And most of them were discovered in Lake Turkana. Okay. So we have the oldest fossil here, a cable hesalon. This one, it was found by Meliliki in 1948 in Lusiga Island. So when it was found, it was believed that it was a missing link between the human beings and the apes. Only to realize later, it was an early ancestor primitive. And also another thing, this animal, it is 18 million years old. And also here we have the latest fossil, Pranthropus boisei. This one, it is 1.7 million years old. It was found by Richard Leakey in 1969. So this is the latest fossil that we have. Yeah. Here you have the Turkana boy. So the Turkana boy, or Nairobi boy, he was found by Kamoya Kimeu in 1984 on the western side of Lake Turkana. So when the boy was found, it was believed that he died with the age of 9 to 12 years old. And also he was 1.6 meters tall, and it was surprising because the early homini, they were not taller than the chimpanzee. The Turkana boy, and also he had a brain capacity of 880 cc. But now the modern man will have 1440 cc, 1440 cc. The boy is 1.6 million years old.
Wow, guys. Amazing.
So this is the I know when you were in school, you learn about the Homo habilis, the Homo erectus, and the Homo sapien. So we can start from here. The Homo habilis, this man, he used to live in the forest. And in the forest, his body was covered with hair. The body of this man was covered with hair. So the work of the hair was to keep this man warm during the cold seasons and also during the night. This man, he made old one tools, and those tools were made from stones, but they were not sharp. I will show you those tools, don't worry. Here we have the Homo erectus. So Homo erectus is the first man to discover fire, but he could not be able to use fire the way we are using fire right now. So this man, he made Acheulean tools, but those tools were a bit improved compared to those that were made by the Homo habilis. Here we have the Homo sapien, now the modern man, the intelligent man. So this man could be able to use fire very well. And also they started burying their dead with their belongings because they started believing in life after death, the Homo sapien. This is where they started roasting food, they started eating cooked food. And also he made microlithic tools, but those tools were too sharp. I show you those tools. Can proceed.
Guys, make sure you come and visit the museum. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Make sure you request him when you come here, man.
Sorry?
Okay. I'm saying make sure they request you when you
Yeah.
come to the museum.
Here we have this mural. This mural explains the reason why we are walking with two legs. The reason why we are walking with two legs. One thing, it is because we can be able to spot a predator from a far distance away. And also when standing upright, we can be able to free our hearts and do other things. And again, when standing upright, only a small surface area it is exposed to the sunlight, so we minimize heat absorption. Yeah, you can proceed. So here we have the footprints that were recorded in Tanzania by Paul Abel in 1978. They are 3.5 million years old. This footprint. So this is to show us that some of the early hominin, they were walking with two legs. Yeah, they were bipedal. So here we have the Homo habilis at large. So Homo habilis, he made these tools, they were called odd one. As you can see, these tools were not sharp. So this man, he used these tools to grind food. Yeah, to grind food. Yeah. They were not sharp. All this is the work of the Homo habilis. Now, Homo erectus, he made these tools. Yeah, they were called Acheulean tools. They were called Acheulean tools. They were a bit improved. As you can see, they were a bit improved compared to those that were made by the Homo habilis. Homo sapien, he made these tools. They were sharp and they were called microlithic tools. And this is how they used to bury their dead with their belongings, because they started believing in life after death. This is how they used to do about it. Okay. So after this hall, I take you to the birds of East Africa. Get ready for my lead. Yes, you are seeing that I have a lot of information.
Well, it's cool. I'm saying when people visit Kenya, well, they should come and request you.
I have a lot of
I'm giving you a shout out.
I have a lot of information.
That is good.
Yeah. But I'm a volunteer. I'm still in school. I mean, in university.
Guys, make sure when you come to Kenya, you visit the museum.
Request
So
for
you get a
Elijah.
lot of request for Elijah to take you around, because there's definitely a lot of information that you will learn.
This is the whole of bird of East Africa.
Okay.
So in East Africa, we have 1300 species of birds. In Kenya, we are glad because we have 1100 species of them. The other 200 they are migratory birds. They migrate from Europe, America, Australia, and they come here in Kenya. So we can start from here. Here we have the family of hornbill. These are hornbills. So the hornbills, they are very suicidal, because if a male one die, the female one can starve up to death, because they have emotional feeling like those of the human beings. Yeah, that is how they live. Here we have a pigeon and a dove. Many people, they don't differentiate between a dove and a pigeon. A pigeon, it is bigger in size compared to the dove. Here we have the dove and we have the pigeon here. So again, the dove, it is the only bird that removed tears to sterilize the eye. The dove. Here we have the national bird of Kenya, the lilac-throated lora. So in the family of the birds, the men are they are very beautiful. So when they want to mate, the male one will roll up like a ball, so that they can attract the female. Here we have the turako. These are the national bird of Switzerland. So they are very shy birds. They are very shy birds. Here we have the owl. So here in African community, we see an owl as a bird omen. But I have interacted with some of the Europeans and some of the Americans. They told me when they see this type of bird, it is a bird of a good luck. But here in Kenya, we see it's a bird omen. Not only in Kenya, in Africa.
In other countries, yeah.
Here we have the woodpeckers. So this one can peck a bag of 20 times per second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Woodpeckers. So these are the migratory birds. Maybe there's a bird that maybe you have seen in your country.
Chief, my country, yeah.
But you live in America.
Guys, I have to show you my Kenya ID.
Oh,
a lot of times people confuse me. I do live abroad.
Don't live abroad.
Yeah.
So these are the type of bird that we have here. This is now our migratory birds. They migrate from America to come here, and also Europe. Here we have the cuckoo. These are the laziest bird.
Wow.
Because they lay their eggs on another bird nest.
Okay.
And they don't take care of those eggs again. Here we have the kingfishers. So this one, they feed on fish. most of the time.
Yeah.
See it. Okay.
It's taking us around all these birds, Kenyan birds. It's a lot to go through,
Here
guys.
you have the ground eagle. So this one, it feeds on monkeys. It feeds on monkeys. It has strong legs. So when it captures the monkey using this leg, the monkey cannot come out of there.
But is an eagle native to Kenya?
Yeah.
Which one? Which eagle?
I don't know which family, but it is an eagle.
There's one that's native to Kenya.
It lives here in Kenya.
Okay.
Also, we have the martial eagle. This one can carry a young one of an antelope. Using these legs, they are very, very strong. Here we have the poachers. So the second goes this way. This one feeds on the hard carcass. So that's the reason why you see it does not have the neck on the neck and also in the head, because it's deep inside the carcass.
Wow.
Have you ever heard about the secretary bird? Here we have the secretary bird. So this is the secretary bird. The reason why it was called a secretary bird is because it has eyelashes and also it has a makeup. And also when walking, it walks with pride, this bird. And also during the ancient times, the feathers of these birds were used, right? And also another thing, this bird feeds on snakes.
Wow.
Yeah, you can proceed.
Guys, this is just some of the birds. The volume is vast.
So from this
So
one,
we have to skip some of it, yeah.
you want to go to the history of Kenya?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can proceed.
Guys, that was the bird section. Now we headed with Elijah to see the history of this great land. The land of my birth and his birth. Make sure you check out the museum. It's different. You can't come to Kenya without checking out the museum.
Yeah. Welcome to the Hall of History of Kenya. Kenyans were colonized by the British people. In this hall we have three things. We have pre-colonial era, before the coming of the Europeans, how we used to live. And also we have the colonial era, after the Europeans came here. And also we have post-colonial or independence. So in pre-colonial era, we start with the pre-colonial era. This is how now the Africans used to live. So if you have many children, you are seen as a wealthy person in the community. And also there was a division of labor. Now this is where now the boys, they were supposed to take care of their animals, and the girls were supposed to fetch firewood. Yeah. And also there was leadership in African community. There were elders. So the elders used to wear this way. This cloak is made up of Clover's monkey, and you are supposed to have the flying whisk to show that you have authority in the community. Yeah, this is how they used to wear. Most of the Africans, they used to smelt iron to make their tools like a spoon, plates. They used to smelt iron. And also here we have the Nadi sisters. As you can see, they have earrings. This was a sign of beauty in Nadi community, and also in Eligeyo women. They used to wear that to show that they are good.
These are considered Kalenjin, right?
Yeah, Kalenjin people. So in Kenya, we have three major groups in Kenya. We have the map of Africa. Kenya, it is here in this region. That's the map of Kenya. So in Kenya, we have three major groups again. So we have the Kushites. The Kushites are people like we have the map of Kenya there. The Kushites are people like the Borana, the Somali, the Samburu, the Redire. They migrated from Horn of Africa, and they settled here at the blue color in the map of Kenya. And also we have the Bantus. The Bantu, they migrated from Congo Basin, and they settled at the yellow color in the map of Kenya. And the Bantu, they cover the largest part of the country. They have the highest population in the country. This is where now the Bantu settled. Also we have the Nilotes, they migrated from South Sudan along the Nile, and they settled at the peach color in the map of Kenya. That is where now they settled.
By Lake Victoria.
Yeah, in Lake Victoria, there are people like Luo and the Maasai people. Then we have the green color in the map of Kenya. So when the Arabs came here, they settled along the coast. This is where now the Arabs settled. After settling here, they intermarried with the Bantus. the Bantus, those people that they found there, and it led to the rise of the Swahili people, and that is where now Kiswahili was developed. Right now in Kenya, Kiswahili and English is the national language of Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. I can also speak in Kiswahili. Here we have Mount Kenya. It is the second largest mountain after Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Mount Kenya it is here. So when the British people came here, this mountain was called Mount Kirinyaga. But the Europeans, they could not be able to pronounce Mount Kirinyaga, so they ended up calling it Mount Kenya, and the name stuck. And also the Kikuyu people, the Bantus, they used to pray when facing this mountain because they used to believe that their God lived in this mountain. Yeah.
Facing Mount Kenya.
Yeah, Mount Kenya. Here we have Kisumu Market. Now this is where now most of the Africans, they used to go and trade. They used to go here and trade. So by then there was no man. So they used barter trade. Barter trade is where you exchange goods and goods. So if you have these commodities and I have this, we exchange. You meet to a want and I meet to a want.
Okay.
And proceed. So we start from here. Bring that.
Okay.
Here we have the external relations. The Arabs were the first people to come here in Kenya, and Muslim was dominant everywhere. There was no Christianity. So the missionary society from Britain, they sent this man by the name Louis de Crave to come here in Kenya to spread Christianity. And this man, he was successful because we have the first family which converted from Islamic religion to Christianity, the Ismail Semia, this family, and they were given this certificate.
Guys, we are back. I had to turn down the camera for a little bit, change batteries, but I'm back here with Elijah, and we're gonna keep going as he shows you the history of Kenya. All right?
So in Kenya, we had slave traders. During the slave trade, the Africans used to carry this ivory. It was very difficult. And if you fail to carry this ivory, this is how you are beaten.
Okay.
We have a picture on how they used to do it.
Yeah.
When the British people came here, they said to the Africans that you sign this document, you are going to give protection using our guns. But the Africans did not be able to read the English language, so they ended up signing. Only to realize later that they have signed that they are allowed to be taken from them. So the Africans were left rudderless. Here we have the first white settlers. So after the land was alienated, the British people came here and they introduced tea and also coffee, and they came up with new hybrids of animal. Yeah, this is the crop that they were using in the farm. Here we have a man by the name Jivanji. This man, he was a Pakistan and also a philanthropist and also an entrepreneur. This man, he was not happy on how the African people were being treated by these British. So he ended up giving his land to the African people. Right now we have his land here in Nairobi, Jivanji Garden. He donated it to the public. Here we have the construction of the Kenyan border railway. Because the Africans, they were not happy on how they were being treated by this white man, they refused to provide labor for the construction of this railway. So what the British government did, it brought up these area schools here to build the railway. So when they came here, they had some challenges because they were attacked by the lions of Savo, and also they were attacked by a community like the Nandi. The Nandi people, they did not want the railway to pass across their land. When the British people came here, different communities, they had different reactions. Like Nabago Mumia and Nana, they collaborated, but Olesentel and Wago Makeli, they resisted the British rule. Olesentel and Nana, they were brothers and they were Maasai people. When Olesentel knew that his brother had collaborated with the British people, he took some of the Maasai and flew with them to Tanzania. That is the reason why we have Maasai even right now in Tanzania. When the British people came here, they built schools and also churches. Now we have entered to the colonial era. Kenya became a colony in 1920, and Sir Edward Northey became the first governor to rule the country. Kenya was divided into imaginary lines for easy administration. And that led to the introduction of the Kipati system. The Kipati system was supposed to wear this way, the way I have wear this tag. And also another thing, you are supposed to wear that when you are working to the European farms, to identify yourself, where you live and where you are going. We have the first number plate vehicle on Her Majesty service. Here we have those chiefs that collaborated with the white men. So if you give an important information to the British government, you are promoted from this seat, the traditional one, and you are given this one. Yeah. So here we have exploitation. So this is how the African used to wear. We have the kipande. This is the kipande system. You are supposed to wear allowed to the neck. We have the negative and also we have the positive. The British people, they introduced a telephone and also they led to establishment of more industries. Here we have racial segregation. Racial segregation, we have upper class for the Europeans, we have lower class for the Asians, and we have we have the middle class for the Asians and lower class for the Africans. The Europeans, they used to go to live in estates and also living in gramophones and living in houses. The Asians, they used to live in Gara, in Nairobi. Even right now we have much Asians there. The Africans, they used to go to King George VI Hospital to seek for medical services, but the name was changed to Kenyatta National Hospital. Yeah. Then we have religion and education. The Europeans, they used to go to school to get formal education, but the Africans, they were taught technical skills, how to make a bed, how to make a chair. This is how the Africans, they used to study under the tree. Yeah. Then we have multiracial. Now this is where now the African children, they started learning together with the white men children, but those African children were children of chiefs, not the normal people. Here we have Second World War. It was fought between 1939 to 1945. The British people, they came to the Africans and told them, your sisters in the war, and you're going to return back your land. The Kenyans, they formed the Kenya African Rifle. Only to come back, they were given these sculptures, and the soldiers, they were not happy. During the war, they knew that this white man can die and also can cry. So it led to the rise of the nationalism, and now the British people, they started worrying. So they elected this man by the, They elected this man by the name Eliud Malu to represent the grievances for the Africans in the Late War. That one, it led to the development of the radicals and the Democrats. The Democrats, they wanted a peaceful negotiation to get our independence back. There are people like Kenyatta, Mishulu, Ogiga. But the radicals, they wanted independence there and there, the Mau Mau movement. During Mau Mau movement, Mau Mau means the white man to go back to his country, the African person to get his independence. So here we have a Mogumo tree. So those African women who are working to the Europeans' houses, they used to write letters and they could hide them here. So the fighters of the Mau Mau, they could come and pick the letter and read and know what the white man is planning. Here we have Hariduku massacre. Hariduku was captured in 1922. He was fighting for the rights of the African people. A woman by the name Nyanjiro incited the people to go to the Central Police Station where Hariduku was detained for his release. 25 people, they were killed in the spot by the British soldiers. They killed the parents, but they did not kill the children. So the Mau people, they are the one who enabled us to get our independence. And Dedan Kimathi used to wear this way. And this is the gun that he was using. This one, he was buried alive.
Wow.
This was the gun that were used by the Mau people. They were inferior. They used the nail to kill the white man. And also they could kill a person who is in a shorter distance or from far away. So the Mau people fought until the white men started demonstrating. Then Jomo Kenyatta, he was arrested together with the other 5 people, the Kapeguria 6.
Okay.
And here you have a second in command, Warohio Itote or General China. This man, he stayed with the bullet for that 4 years.
Oh.
The Mau people fought until we got our independence in 1963, and Mzee Jomo Kenyatta became the first president to rule the country. After Mzee Jomo Kenyatta died in 1978, Moi took over as the second president of Kenya. During the reign of Moi, we were not allowed to form any political party. So here we have multipartyism. Here we have multipartyism. These are the people who are fighting for many formation of political parties. So these people, they were arrested, they were taken to Nyao House where they were tortured. You have people like Raila Odinga, Jean Marie, and also the Reverend of Timothy Joy of PCA Church. He was also fighting for multipartyism. And these people were successful because right now you can form your own political party. Then we have dark moments in our country. These are the people who were assassinated by the government, but the government tried to hide the information. Yeah. They were fighting for the right of the African people. Yeah. Kenya, we have our own identity. We are known to be very good marathoners. We have heard about Kipchoge.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a very good marathoner. And also we have a common food here. A corn meal and a roasted meat. But it's called ugari and nyama choma. It is very delicious here in Africa. So here we have religion. In Kenya we have 85% they are Christian, followed by the Muslim people. The Muslims, they use the Quran in the mosque.
Okay.
The Hindu, they use the Bhagavad Gita in the temple. Yeah. So here we have education. When education was done free by Mzee Mwai Kibaki, the third president of Kenya, this man, he decided to go back to school. Kimani Nganga, he was 87 years old, back in 2003. Yeah. So the European, they decided to go back to their country, and the lad was returned back to the African people. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Wow, that's a lot to take in. I want to thank Elijah for showing us around, and make sure you come to the museum. And when you come, make sure you ask for Elijah, man. Let him give a shout out and put his number so you can call him.
Hello, my name is Elijah. I'm a tour guide in this museum, but I'm still in school. I'm in university. But if you want me to be your tour guide when you come here in Kenya, I can be your tour guide. My number is 07.
No, plus 254.
Plus 254. Plus 254 07 99 18 0055. Plus 254 07 99 18 0055.
Okay.
Be blessed.
All right, guys. So that's it. We're going to call it a quits. Make sure you come and visit the museum. Thanks. Guys, Far Travels here. Still here with Elijah. I wanted to show you one of the rhino species here.
How are you? I'm back again. Maybe you heard about the Sudan, the male-white rhino that we had here in Kenya. It died in 2018 with the age of 46 years old. So we don't have the male-white rhino. This is the sculpture of it. We have the remaining, the two female white rhino. We have them, but we don't have the male white rhino. So you don't expect to see any child from a white rhino again. Even if they mate with a black rhino, they cannot bring a fertile offspring. So the male white rhino is gone to extinct. We never get the male white rhino again. It was called Sudan. It died in 2018. Yeah.
All right, guys. So you hear the rhino that went extinct. So we want to keep it moving. Guys, Far Travels over here. We're still at the National Museum. We headed to the snake park, and we'll show you some of the species that we have here. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Far Travels. We just finished a tour of the National Museum. I'm here with Elijah, our guide and host. I'll let him give his details again. So if you ever come to Nairobi or Kenya, ask for him, call him. Very knowledgeable guy and detailed. Plus he's going through university, so this is his attachment, so it's good to support the young ones. Elijah, go ahead.
Hello, I'm back again. My WhatsApp number is 07 58 84
plus 254
86 plus 254 58 84 41 86.
Do you have any Instagram?
I don't have Instagram, but if you go to the Facebook, my name is Elijah Washuka. You can see me there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, make sure you check him
Elijah
out.
Wachuka.
Make sure you request him, and and you'll enjoy. It's very knowledgeable. All right. So we're gonna move forward to the snake park, and then we'll call it a day. All right. Thanks, guys. Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Far Travels. I'm here with Anne.
Yeah, so here we have the Gabon viper. It's a venomous snake. It contains cytotoxic venom. Cytotoxic venom affects the cells, and if it bites, it causes rotting of the skin. Yeah, and it has the longest fangs, which grows up to 4 centimeters long. Here in Kenya, you can find them in Kakamega Forest and Nandi Hills. Yeah. Gabon viper give birth to live young ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is also a lazy snake.
Okay.
Yeah. Unaona kale? So that Mount Kenya bush viper.
Okay.
These are the type of snakes. Mostly find them in mountainous regions. Here in Kenya, it is in Mount Kenya. It is a tree snake, so mostly found on top of the trees. It has just a mild venom, meaning its venom can only affect the food it eats, the small mammals, but not a human being.
Okay.
So it belongs to the same family as the Gabon viper. They both give birth.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have the Nile monitor lizard. It's at the corner.
The next one.
Here we have the purpoders. These are the most dangerous snake in Eastern Africa. Reason being they have reported many cases of bites, and they are venomous. They contain also the cytotoxic venom, which affects the cells. They also give birth to live young ones. They can give 80 babies at a time, and their babies are most dangerous compared to the adults, because when a baby attacks, it releases all its venom, but an adult can control. Yeah. Then here you have the largest snakes. These are the African rock pythons. So they can grow up to 10 meters long. They are non-venomous snakes despite of their large bodies. They lay eggs. They can lay up to 20 eggs. They feed on small mammals to big mammals depending on their sizes. And they becomes darker as they grow old. Yeah. Then here you have the red spitting cobra. This is a spitter. So mostly for these spitters focuses on shiny objects. So, but mostly it focuses inside our eyes. So they spit inside our eyes. If they spit, you should wash with running water, milk, or urine. If you don't do that, you will go blind.
Wow.
So they have both cytotoxic and the neurotoxic venom.
Wow.
For the neurotoxic affects the nerves and it causes paralysis. So this is an Egyptian cobra. These you can even find them here in Nairobi. It is a non-spitter, but it contains potent neurotoxic venom, meaning its venom has a higher concentration inside our body. So you have a higher chance for you to die. Yeah.
Okay.
So for the cobras, they flatten their neck whenever they want to attack. They form a hood.
Okay.
Yeah. And here you have the forest cobra. So these mostly you can find them in forest, places, the woodland. It is a tree snake also. It's found on top of the trees. It is a non-spitter. It just have the neurotoxic venom which affect the nerves.
Okay.
Then there's the brown spitting cobra. This is the largest species of the spitters. It spits double amount of venom compared to the other spitters. It contains both cytotoxic and the neurotoxic venom. They lay eggs.
Okay.
The same species, the brown spitting cobra.
Okay.
Then there's a black-necked. It's a spitter. It spits and also contains cytotoxic and the neurotoxic venom. They lay eggs.
Okay.
Then here you have the baby python, but it is there inside the black because of the warmth. Yeah. And this is the green mamba. So in order to identify the mambas, they are long and slender, and they have a smiley face. So this is a green mamba, mostly found on top of the trees. You can see its color. It brings away the coloration of the greens. Yeah. Do you want to see the crocodiles? Ama tuende kwa mambas, other mambas.
Tumeacha. Let's just see. Guys, make sure you visit the snake park at the
that's
museum.
the Nile crocodile there.
You do have the
Whenever
Nile
you see
crocodile.
them opening their mouth, they do that to regulate their temperatures. Because if they lack to open their mouth, they can die.
Okay.
Yeah. And And here we have the American alligator.
Yes.
So it is from America.
We know these in Florida.
Yeah,
They cause a lot of havoc.
It was brought in 1963. So now it is 60 years old. It's a male.
Wow.
And this is another bigger crocodile. So can you tell the difference between the two?
Maybe the scales. I'm not sure.
So a crocodile has a V-shaped mouth, and alligator has a U-shaped. So you can see for the crocodile it's sharp pointed mouth, and for the alligator it's broader.
Yes.
Yeah. And crocodile are most aggressive compared to the alligators.
Yes.
Yeah, they are hunted for the meat. Have you ever eaten crocodile meat?
Yes, I have.
I hear it's one
Pale
of the
Carnivore.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So guys, when you come here, make sure you request Anne
Yeah, here
to give you a tour. I don't know if she wants to put her contact.
My contact.
Yes.
Okay,
So when you request Anne when you come to Nairobi, +254.
Okay, +254 758 666 48.
Okay.
That's my number.
All right.
Then we
All
have
right.
the turtles and the tortoise.
So guys, we're gonna wrap it up over there. I want to thank Anne. I want to thank Anne for everything. My camera is currently getting hot, so make sure when you come you request Anne,
Yeah,
please,
as your tour guide.
as a tour guide, and make sure you tip too, as I'm about to do. Don't be like everybody else who comes and doesn't tip.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, you guys, take care. That's it.